Hey guys, this is Valu and today in this tutorial I will show how I created this water splash animation using liquid simulations in Blender easily. So hope you guys will find the video useful. Now without any further delay, let's start today's tutorial. So here I'm using Blender 4.5.3 version, nice. So first of all, let me clear this default scene by pressing A on the keyboard and delete. So now let's import our 3D model. So here I'm using Blender Kit to get 3D models, and by the way Blender Kit is free to download. So here I will search as a bottle and I will filter them by free first. So here I will be using this model. Simply click on the image and it will be loaded in the scene. So here we got the model. So let's select the empty. Let's increase the scaling. So I think this much is fine. So this is parented to empty. So first we need to unparent this one. So first of all, let's say, so it got multiple objects. So first let's select the empty here, Alt P, clear and keep transform. Now select everything, hold shift key and deselect the parent. Now Alt P, clear and keep transform. Now we can select this empty and delete it. Now this is not a single object, we need to make this single object. So first I will select the bottle, let a box select everything. Now Ctrl J to join them. So we got this bottle into single object, and yeah, I think this is fine. So I will rotate this in this direction, press 3 for side view and 1 for front view. So this is front view, so let it be here and I will rotate. Yeah, so we got the front view. So let's place the bottle here and let it be the center. So press N, let's see the scaling. So here we got the scaling, right? First we need to apply the scaling. So Control A, apply scale. We need to make this default for simulations. So here we got this model, right? So first of all, let's add bit of rotation. So let's come to the starting frame. So let's select this. So here just I will rotate this a bit here, and this is rotating y-axis. So I will enable y-axis. Now come to the last frame, and here I will add bit of rotation like this and add a keyframe. So now if I play this, we will have this rotation animation and we need to make this linear. So yeah, let's select this model, box select this keyframes, press T and make it linear. Now the speed will be constant, nice. So now let's duplicate the model. Okay, I have duplicated this one. Now press 3 for side view, press 1 for front view. Let's bring the bottle downwards here like this and let's place this here close to this model. So I think this is fine. Duplicate this model and let's place the duplicated one here. Okay, so we got these 3 bottles and they are rotating like this, nice. Now let's add liquid source. So for that I will be using cube. So shift A, mesh, select a cube here. Let's reduce the scaling, press 7 for top view. So I will rescale this one. I think this is fine. Press 1 for front view and let's reduce the scaling along the z-axis. So I think yeah, this much is enough. And let's apply scaling. So Control A, apply scale. So this is going to be the source. So I will rename this as water source. Now let's add another cube which is going to be a domain. So going to add mesh, select a cube here. Let's come to this viewport display and let's display this as bounds. Now press 1 front view. Let's increase the scaling of this domain. So make sure the scene is entirely sitting inside this domain. So the simulation takes place inside this cube only, which is going to be a domain. So let's rename as a domain. Okay. So now let's select this domain, come to this physics property, add fluid. So type change this to domain and the domain type, let it be liquid, and resolution I will make it 46 for time being. Scroll down. So border collisions I will disable everything, and yeah, rest and all okay. I will enable this diffusion and preset I will select water, and yeah, up this I will make this 3. Come to this cache options, we need to select a location to save this cache data. So simply select the folder or location. So here I have selected location to save this cache data. Frame started and 1 to 250 is fine. And gravity, I don't want any gravity here, so I'll make this 0. And now let's select the source. So first of all, let me change this to bounce once again. So now let's select this water source, come to this physics property, add fluid. So type, change this to flow, and flow type, let it be liquid, and flow behavior, let it be geometry. So now if I play this, we should have water, but it is not visible. So let's select this domain, and I think we need to change this viewport display, right? So I'll change this to solid. Now if I play this, we'll have our liquid. Since there is no gravity, so let me enable gravity first to show you. So let's select this domain, come to this physics property, and let's make the gravity 1. So if I play this now, you can see we are getting the liquid falling down. So here we don't want this liquid to be falling down, we want this to be moving upward, right? So for that reason, I have taken this gravity out, I made this 0, select the water source, scroll down, enable this initial velocity. We want the water to be rising upwards, right? So it should be z-axis, positive z-axis. Come to the z value and make it 10. So I think 10 would be fine. So now if I play this, you can see we got water moving away, but it is not colliding with this objects. So let's select the objects here, apply fluid, type, change it to effector, and in the same way let's select this one, apply fluid, type, change it to effector, select this object, fluid, type, change it to effector. So if I play this now, this liquid should interact. You can see the liquid is interacting with the bottles. So I think this will be fine if I increase the resolution. So if you want to have more liquid, just increase the size of this source. So let me increase this a bit. So S, Z, and yeah, I think this is fine. And initial velocity also, I will reduce this like 8. So now if I play this, you can see the liquid is interacting with the objects. Nice. So I think this is fine. So I will increase the resolution of domain. So select the domain here. So I will increase the resolution to 128. Scroll down, come to this cache. Here change the type to all, enable ease removable option, and click on this bake all button. So it starts to bake the simulation. This may take time depending upon the resolution what we have set. So now let's move on to this render viewport once you are happy with the result. So let's move on to this render viewport here. So here the scene is looking dark because there is no light in the scene. So first of all, let me add an HDRI. So here I will be using the studio lighting from Polyheaven. So download it and let's come to this world properties. So click on this yellow dot fix color. So before to that, let me change this color to black completely. Now click on this yellow dot and add environment texture. Now open, select HDRI. So here is the studio lighting, select it and open image. Now we got the lighting in scene. So I will reduce the strength to 0.1. So now I will add a 3-point lighting here. So shift A, come to this light options and add area light. So let's increase the scaling, and here I will rotate this area light. So here I will rotate this area light. So here I got the light. So let's select it and let's rotate it towards the product. So yeah, I think this is fine. And I will make the strength of this light like 250. So you can see we got nice lighting. And let's select this light. Now we need to add fill light here. So shift D, duplicate it. Let's bring this here and let's rotate this toward the product. And intensity, I will make this 150. Okay. And first of all, let me rotate this. So then this to local, and let's rotate this towards the product, and let's place the light downward and place it here. In the same way, let's select the light here, let's rotate it towards this product, and let's place this here. Okay, and now let's add rim light. So again shift D, let's rotate this and let's place this here, and also let's rotate this towards the product. So here I got this fill light, so I'll place it here, and the power I will make this 50. So if I come to this view, and I think I need to increase the strength a bit, so let's select this light here. So first of all, let me come to this world properties and make it the strength to 0 completely. Now let's select this light here, come to this light options, and else let's make this low. Now let's select this second light. So this one I will make this 750, and now select this rim light and make it 350. So yeah, I think this is looking good. Or else let's bring the lights. So here we need to add material onto the liquid. So let's select the liquid here. So for materials also I will be using this Blender Kit add-on. So come to this material options and look for water. Or else you can simply add water by adding glass material. Let's select this water, come to this material properties, add new material, and surface change this to glass, and roughness let's reduce this to 0.001, and IQR 1.333, which is water IQR. And if you want to change the color, you can do that. So let's select the color, and you can make it a bit of green kind of thing. And now let's come to this world properties and let's increase the strength to 0.5, and let's come to this render properties, scroll down, come to this film and make it transparent. So now let's change the engine to cycles engine. First let me save the project once again. So go to file, save. Now change this render engine to cycles, enable device GPU compute. So here let's make this watercolor like so. Okay, yeah, so I think this is looking good. So got proper lighting in the scene. Yeah, now come to this render settings once again, scroll down, samples, I will make this 128, and motion blur, if you want to add motion blur you can do that. So let me enable motion blur. For the splash we get some motion added, blur added. Now scroll down, come to this color management, and view transform I will make the standard. So from here you can add contrast, so I think this is fine. So now let's move on to this solid viewport so that we can add camera in the scene. So shift A, add camera. Now Control Alt 0 to see through camera. Press N on the keyboard, come to this view option, lock to 3D cursor and camera to view. Now come to this camera options. So here I will change the focal length to 110, and now come to this object properties. Let's make this location to 0 so that it will be at the center. Now make this rotation also 0, this rotation also 0. Now let's bring this here and let it be at the center. So if you want to add camera rotation you can do that. So come to the starting frame, add keyframe for the z-axis. So here I will add rotation for 50 frames, only 50 is enough, and I will add rotation here like this and add a keyframe. So let's make this end value to 50. Let's select both the keyframes, press T and make it linear. I think we can add zoom in. So let's add keyframes for this location. Let's come to this ending frame, which is 50th frame, and let's zoom in towards the product and add keyframe here. Once again press A, or else you can select all the keyframes, press T and make it linear. So now let's come to this render viewport and let's look at this. So yeah, I think I can take the color off from the product and let's make it completely white. Yeah, this is okay. Now come to this output properties. So resolution, I think full HD is fine. If you want to increase the resolution you can do that. So I will leave this to full HD. Enable render region, crop to render region. So frame rate, If you want to get smooth animation, you can increase the frame rate. So here 24 is fine for this tutorial. So frame started and 1 to 50 is enough. And here we need to select the location where we can save output files. So open. So file format, here I will be using PNG, and make sure RGBA is selected or else we won't get the alpha channel which is transparent. And yeah, I think this is fine. So now once this is done, come to this render and click on this render animation. So it starts to render our sequence. Once the sequence is rendered, use any editing software to do composting and add some bit of color correction as required. So here I will be using Adobe After Effects to do color correction. Later I will render this once again to get the final output. So in this way I have created this water splash animation in Blender easily. So hope you guys have learned something new from this tutorial. If you learned anything new, please like, share and subscribe my channel to support me. So we'll meet in the next video. Until then, signing off. Take care. Bye.